All right, Jessica, get up, do the happy dance, the Friday dance. Come on. Come on.
Hey,
Friday
guess who was
dance.
on time today? You can't even give me crap.
I know, she was on time today. That's amazing. Happy dance, it's Friday, TGIF. Welcome to the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Another edition of the Zack Owen Show. What is today? 349?
I believe so.
We're almost to
right
350 shows.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow. A year and 4 months doing our deal.
Mm-hmm.
And we love it. We love it. I'm sporting today, of course, the Zack Owen Show t-shirt and the Gatesville hat. You know, we just wrapped up a big concert benefit over there, raised a lot of money for downtown and the folks that lost everything there in those businesses that burned down here a while back. But anyway, it's all about local, sport and local today. We got lots of things to do. Jessica, what are you going to do today? Okay, time's up. Kevin, what are you going to do today?
I'm going to make sure that everything maybe works.
You're going to make sure it happens.
Yeah.
And make sure that Jessica eventually figures out what she's going to do today.
I already have a plan.
She is going to tell us about country music news. We got birthdays. We got what happened on this date in country history. Today is Stump the Chumps. We've got another local, as we're calling it, Public Service Week. PSW this week, the number one, the grand finale of PSW coming up here in just a minute. Another local musician is going to be here in the 9 o'clock hour to play music. So a busy, busy show. Let's kick it off the way we do every morning with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Morning, and I'm extra excited. Two things, Ryan. First of all, this is our city manager, Ryan Holt, and you may recognize Ryan. He's played in several TV sitcoms, a couple of movies, and he stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Perfect.
So he knows how to do everything.
That's great.
But Ryan is going to be talking to us about what is a city manager, and of course he's got a great background. We'll do that. But I'm fired up because I get to go to Fort Worth today after the show.
Okay.
I get to spend Friday and Saturday. Andrea's youngest daughter of her 3 is graduating from TCU. And I get to go help move.
Oh.
She's moving from one apartment to another because she's going to start PA school or something like that.
So this is what I hear.
You're going to pivot with that couch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to help move.
About 20 minutes in, oh, my hip.
Yeah.
Well,
my hip.
Yeah.
But here's, the thing is, so then, Ryan, Monday morning at 2 a.m., Me, along with 33 other people, are going to Turks and Caicos for a week for vacation.
Told you that was
So
canceled.
I don't want to hurt myself. So any suggestions? Should I direct people how to move?
Yes, the best people on the job site are the ones that stand back and give instructions.
Hey, as a city manager, he knows that driving around. And there's the guy standing there with the clipboard, and everybody else
He's
is
like,
leaning on
"Yeah,
their
I
shovels.
wish."
And there's that one guy down in the ditch. But anyway, getting ready for vacation. I'm all fired up. 34 of us going to Turks and Caicos on the Zack and Jim Travel Club trip. And by the way, a little bit later on, we'll talk about trip number 47. We announced this trip just under 2 weeks ago. We have 80 people booked to go with us. Not the biggest so far. We're hoping in the long run, because it's a year and 4 months away from now. We hope in the long run it'll be our biggest. One of our biggest. We had 2 big trips, a Zack and Jim trip. One, I believe, was an Alaska cruise, and one was a cruise out of New Orleans where we had over 200 people go with us on vacation.
New Orleans will never be the same.
Trust me. I got strep throat and whatever else, and
And we're
flu
not
and
asking
everything. Anyway, let's go back to talking about Ryan. Ryan Holt is our city manager for how long have you been?
About 3 months now.
3 months.
Yep.
All right, right off the bat, I mean, I know you've been in this genre in the city and so forth, but has something surprised you? Have you found something out that you go, oh?
Well, I mean, I was an assistant city manager for 6 years before stepping into this role in January. I think just the challenge of doing all the things that, you know, when I was police chief, people would say, well, what was it like to serve the community? And I'd always say, well, which community? Because it turns out we serve a lot of communities that all happen to live in Waco, Texas. And so the needs of all the communities that the city's trying to fulfill, the challenges with that and the economic environment we're in, a little bit of an economic slowdown. And so that's not necessarily a surprise, but just a little steeper a learning curve than you might anticipate.
Is there, and no, not talking bad at all about the previous city manager, but what are you laughing for?
Well, that's the thing in city management is you get to always blame the guy before or girl before you for a little while.
Is there, I said, is there something that surprised you? Is there something that you said to yourself and maybe to your wife, family, whatever, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start this, I'm going to change this, something? Is there something that was on the top of your list?
Well, the good news is we've had pretty good leaders in Waco for a long time, both at the council level and at city manager level, some really thoughtful people.
We just need to get a new mayor. You know, the mayor we have.
That's my boss. That's my boss you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
gotta
Okay,
defend him.
no, Jim's a great guy.
Yeah, it just, you know, I tend to be a little more data oriented than other people, and so I like to dig into the data, find out the why, and so we're putting some effort into really finding out. You know, a lot of people say to me, well, your tax rate's too high. And we say, well, we don't necessarily disagree, but what do you not want us to do as a city? But we're diving into all those things that we are doing and making sure that we're being as efficient in each one of those things as we can, because we want to be sensitive to what that tax rate is, but not only the tax rate, but also the fee rate, you know, whether it's water, sewer, trash, all those kinds of things. So we're trying to be sensitive to all the communities we serve and the cost burden that they're carrying.
It always makes me chuckle when I see a news story or something on social media, and it's the people in this world, in the United States, that don't pay taxes. We don't believe in taxes. You know, we're not going to pay taxes. And I really wonder if they understand, and just as a city manager, how many things are paid that we depend on with taxes. And on a more national scale, we have our military that we pay for. We have the highways, the major there is so much. If we didn't have that money, what would happen?
Yeah, and that's what makes everything go round, essentially. We do everything from A to Z, literally in the city of Waco, sort of mid-sized Texas city. We do from airport or animals all the way to the zoo, literally A to Z, 26 departments. But And for the most part, it's taxes or fees that make that happen. We spend all of our property tax money on police and fire. This council's been very clear that public safety should be the number one topic that we all strive to achieve. And so all of our property taxes go to police and fire and some of our sales tax. And so when you have a year like we're in right now where property valuations are pretty flat, sales tax is trending really flat. In municipal government, we talk about you really need 3% growth in both property taxes and sales tax to just do what you're doing today. It's like we were talking about earlier, a fire truck that cost us $700,000 in 2020 now is $1.7 million, so more than double. Police cars, $100,000 all in. The pipe that we put in the ground for water and sewer is made of oil. And so what's going on in the world right now? So that pipe has become a commodity where the price can change daily. And so without those taxes or fees, that sort of stuff doesn't get done. And so you can ask people, well, what do you not want the city to do if there isn't tax money or fee money?
What do you,
But we just want to make sure we're being good fiscal stewards of that money and make sure we're being as efficient as we can.
Doesn't go into your bank account.
Absolutely.
How many employees does the city of Waco employ? Do you have a number?
Yep, just over 1,700 employees.
1,700 full-time employees.
There's some part-time in there, but probably 1,600-ish full-time employees out there doing the work. And, the interesting thing about a municipal government is not a thing gets done except through people. So AI is not going to go put pipe in the ground for you. AI is not going to go pick up dangerous dogs.
Yeah.
AI is not going to come to your door when you call 911. Not going to give vaccinations at the health district. And so it is people. We are a people organization at the city, and they're all out there serving the residents and the visitors every day.
You brought up AI. We're going to talk more about the future and technology. You mentioned that. We'll talk more about that. But Ryan is our guest today here on the Zack Owen Show. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back and find out what's going on in country music news with Jessica. So stick around.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatments, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
Bar Stage and Grill. It's Friday. Here we go. Jessica has what's going on in country music news, brought to you by Stroud Security.
Well, let's see. Brantley Gilbert has announced his new album, Sins of the Father. It will be released on July 24th. Co Wetzel is releasing his new music on June 10th. And the Mavericks. Do you remember the Mavericks? Lord, that's old.
The Mavericks, well, their guy died here a few months ago.
Yes. So they have announced a short 2026 tour, and it includes a new lead singer. So we'll have some new stuff coming from the Mavericks. Taste of Country has put together a list of the top 40 country music songs. The sexiest top 40 country music songs.
Oh.
We're not going to go through all 40. I'd be here forever. But we'll do 10. We'll do 9. Sam Hunt, Body Like a Back Road, is number 9. Kenny Rogers, Lady. I'm surprised that's not higher on the list for 8. Dina Carter, Strawberry Wine. Faith Hill's Breathe. Chris Stapleton's Tennessee Whiskey. Bobby Gentry.
Oh, wait a minute. This is supposed to be the most sexy songs, and Tennessee Whiskey is in there?
The list. I don't know. I didn't vote.
Okay, keep going.
Bobby Gentry, He Made a Woman Out of Me. Alan Jackson's I'll Go On Loving You. Billy Currington's Must Be Doing Something Right. And of course, Tim and Faith's Let's Make Love.
Huh. Okay, if you say so.
I'm just reading.
Oh, it's got to be right. It's on the internet.
You know,
Right.
he's always shooting the messenger over here. So that's what's going on in country music news.
All right, brought to you by Stroud Security. Ryan, it's funny because we had our fire chief on yesterday, Robbie, and I was having lunch with some friends at BJ's yesterday, and I ran into Pat Curry and was it Jeffrey?
Jeff Smith.
Jeff Smith.
Yep.
And the fire chief and Ryan having lunch. And, you know, before when they said Ryan Holt, I just didn't put two and two together. And after I saw you, I go, I know you. You know, you were a policeman for a long time. So this question, the buildup is the question. Tell us about you, where you're from originally, and how you ended up in Waco.
Sure, grew up in Bryan College Station, just down the road. My wife and I, my now wife and I, both went to Bryan High School. Dated off and on through junior high and high school. And like a lot of kids, when I came out of high school, didn't really know what I wanted to do. And because I was in Bryan College Station, what do? You go to A&M. So became a business major at A&M. Wasn't really my thing.
But at that time, did law enforcement any cross your mind at all?
You know, I had attended the Citizens Police Academy the Bryan Police Department put on when I was a senior in high school. And so that had been the only look into police work that I had seen.
Wow.
And so as I was struggling to figure out what I wanted to do, eventually I was like, you know, that police thing, that kind of seemed interesting. And so I looked around the state, and at the time there were 3 universities that did criminal justice: Stephen F. Austin, Sam Houston, and back then it was called Southwest Texas, now Texas State.
Right.
And my wife was going over to Stephen F. Austin for a music degree. And we weren't dating at the time, but I thought at least I'd know somebody over there. And so I went over to pursue criminal justice, and we got back together and got engaged and got married after we both graduated. I applied at several police departments. Waco hired me first, and when you're that young, you don't know anything about anything. And so we moved to Waco February the 5th of 1996 in a snowstorm. About 6 inches of snow and ice. Drove a Ryder truck from College Station. Moved up here and started the police academy.
You probably go, what the heck?
What is
I
going
didn't
on?
think it snowed here.
What did I just get into?
So became a patrol officer, worked in patrol, worked in every division of the police department, did some fun stuff, SWAT, and was on the fugitive task force for a while, and then promoted up. I was a detective. We started the first computer crimes unit. That tells you how old I am. Back when operating systems were DOS, and worked my way up through the police department. Ended up as chief in 2017. Then in about 2020, came over to City Hall as an assistant city manager. Exactly 2 weeks before COVID.
Wow.
So,
oh, my gosh.
The bottom fell out, and in the last 6 years, been an assistant city manager, and became the city manager on January 28th of this year.
Wow. Well, congratulations
Thank you.
on a great
Appreciate it.
public service career. That's
This city's
fantastic.
been very good to us over the last 30 years, a little over 30 years in the city of Waco, and it's just been great to us and our family, and professionally as well.
I have to ask, and I asked the fire chief kind of the same question, but as a new young police officer, do you recall that first call you ever got that you responded to? Was it excitement? Here it goes. Here, this is what I want. Or were you scared to death, or what?
It was, you were learning, like drinking from a fire hose. For the first 3 months, you're with other officers, senior officers kind of doing field training. And so you're just trying to I don't want to screw up. I want to do all the things right, to get through field training. I do remember the first call I answered out on my own as the primary troop. It was a domestic disturbance.
Oh, Lord.
And so, the people you're responding to, they don't care if it's your first day or your 35th year. When you show up in a uniform, they expect you to know your stuff and do the things, because a lot of times they're calling on their worst day of their life.
Yeah.
And so you better have your act together when you're doing that. And I just remember, I don't want to mess this up.
And I've always been told that domestic violence can be one of the worst things ever. It can turn bad real quick.
Yeah. I mean, and that was even before, now officers are required to take some arrest action when they identify who the aggressor was. Back then, it was a little different. But even then, if you put, if there was a disturbance and you put one of the parties in handcuffs, you're likely to get the other party attack you, because even though there might have been violence in the house, they still love each other, and so they don't want the other one to go to jail or whatever. They just wanted the police to come and solve their problem. They didn't want the police to take any legal action.
That's right. Just kind of cool them down.
Yep.
You go to this room, you go to this room. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. So we're talking about police, going in as a police chief and all that, and COVID, and oh my gosh. I want to know, and it's okay to tell the story because you don't have to use names, and it's probably been long gone. What's one of the craziest things that has happened or you've seen that's either happened to you or happened as a police officer or as working as city? What's a crazy story you can tell us?
Well, I think there are times, because Waco is Waco, we tend to end up on a national level sometimes for strange things that have happened. And probably the first one of those scenarios, there was a little disturbance among a couple of basketball players at a university locally several years ago, and I happened to have been the public information officer at the time. And this was back when news networks used satellite trucks.
Right.
So as the public information officer, I was getting ready to do a press conference. We decided to have it over at City Hall, and I walk out the front doors of City Hall, and there are no less than 20 satellite trucks. And some of those...
And we only have 3 TV stations. You're going, what?
And so and that story was played. I had some friends in London, England at the time, and they're like, hey, we just saw you in a pub on CNN. And so that was the first reality of, Waco punches above its weight in a lot of good ways, but sometimes we land on the national stage.
Yeah.
And so I was a young sergeant at the time serving as a public information officer, walked out the front doors, 40 or 50 or so reporters, and they stayed in Waco for several days.
Wow.
Running that story until some other story knocked it out of the headlines.
That's crazy. About a year ago, talking about that, and now social media is everywhere. I mean, everybody's a reporter now.
Yeah.
They all have their phones, and they say, anyway, I'm flipping through TikTok, and I worked in Abilene 85 to 90 in radio. Mm-hmm. And I ran with a group of guys and girls. This was our little group, went to the clubs, did things. And one of the craziest guys was named WW. And he was big, tall, blonde. Remind me a lot of Alan Jackson. He looked that way, cowboy. Well, I'm flipping through TikTok the other day, and it says, something big brouhaha at Abilene City Council. And I'm going to watch this. And I start watching it. He's the damn mayor of Abilene now.
Yeah, you never know where people are going to end up, right?
It's just like folks in London seeing you. I see this guy, and I go, what the heck? WW, mayor of Abilene. That's crazy.
A friend of mine is the city manager in Tyler, and he and I were in the band together at Bryan. I remember when he made city manager, I said, I can't believe you're city manager. And he called me, he said, well, I can't believe you're the police chief. That's fair. That's fair.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
Makes a lot of sense.
That's so funny. That's great. Great stories. All right, we're talking with Ryan Holt, the city manager of Waco, Texas. Right now, Ryan, though, this is when we get to talk about what we celebrate today.
All right.
Other than it being Friday, today is May 8th. Mm-hmm. Today is National Have a Coke Day. Coca-Cola.
Oh, I was going to say have Coke Day? I mean,
no, Coca-Cola.
Former police chief? Come on, Zach.
Well, he's not the police chief anymore. Right. Hello. National Have a Coke Day. I like Coke. I don't drink. I drink Coke Zero because I don't want the sugar. But
Dr. Pepper's a little more on brand for us. So.
Well, of course it is. And they have a Dr. Pepper Zero.
Oh,
that's good.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah. It just doesn't taste as well with rum as Coke Zero.
Well, because it's a little too
sweeter.
I think they're unveiling the world's largest Dr. Pepper bottle tomorrow at the museum.
Yes, at the
They
Dr.
are.
Pepper birthday bash.
Yep.
You're exactly right. The birthday bash. Wow. See how that works out? Goes right into Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
And I
Take it back every time.
And I told them the other day I'd read. I like to do trivia and find out stuff. That Dr. Pepper is still the longest running, continuous longest running soft drink there is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So on
All right.
Have a Coke Day, actually, just have a Dr. Pepper.
Have a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
All right. Today is National Military Spouse Appreciation Day. And being a good neighbor with Fort Hood and being around the military, Jim and I, for so long, often we forget the spouses, whether it's male or female, and the kiddos that are back home while their significant other is deployed around the world and the things they have to do. Just imagine that, you know?
I see. I'm thinking of I think it was in the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s, the film that Mel Gibson made about it was about
The
military film,
the
but
Vietnam movie.
It was mostly about the families that were left behind.
What was it called? We Are Soldiers? Maybe.
I think so.
And his spouse is
Something like
back
that.
home,
Yeah.
had to go tell the other, and that
Yeah.
they're passed away. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, National Military Spouse Appreciation Day. We appreciate you. Today is National Coconut Cream Pie Day.
Woo, that's my fave.
Yeah. I bet you can run over here to Jake's Tea House on Austin and get one. They make a great one.
That's fabulous.
You're right.
So
Yes?
if we need to know something about Waco,
We just call Ryan.
just call Ryan.
Been doing this
right?
30 years, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I didn't really want to bring up the word, but I'm going to. He
Okay.
would know where all the good donut shops are, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not just a cliche.
All right. National No Socks Day. I'm a big, I like to go barefoot. If I don't have to wear shoes,
Yeah.
I won't. And then I'll wear Hey Dudes with no socks. Today I'm wearing socks. Why? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Are you a sockless or a...
No, my family makes fun of me because I have to have shoes on, and they're like, "Why? Why can't you just relax?" I say, "You always got to be prepared to run.
You never know when that bear is
You
going to
never
come
know
chase
if
you.
you're gonna have to fight your way out of some situation." So.
You know,
Fair enough.
And
Fair
talking
enough.
about this is funny because the other day I was watching an old police show. Remember back when the policemen, it was all starched up and they had hard sole, shiny black shoes, and now they're wearing combat boots or, it's changed so much.
Yeah, lot more running.
But yeah, you can't run in those damn shoes, can you?
Yep.
I think, my opinion, and you may agree or disagree, I think the way that the uniform and the shoes and all that came from military. It was just carried on. Well, they do it, we're going to do it, you know?
Oh, absolutely. That was the origination of it.
Today is National Give Someone a Cupcake Day.
Okay.
Good. Well, you can get one right down the street.
That's right.
Yeah. I used to date a girl named Cupcake years ago.
Was that the stripper name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what she
that
used.
seems like an odd. Was that on her birth certificate? Did you check that one?
Oh, yeah, sure
Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Today is, but I like cupcakes. When I was a kid, I would always take one of the chocolate ones with chocolate and the little white swirls on top. What are those brands? Is that Hostess?
Vanilla?
Hostess.
Oh,
Hostess,
okay.
yep.
I thought, okay.
Hostess cupcake.
You know the best way to eat a cupcake is not the way it comes. You know how to do this, right?
Take it
Take
Ryan's
the
got
top
it.
off.
Yeah,
Flip it upside down, make it a sandwich.
Obviously, after you take the wrap, you kind of take it half off.
Yeah, and then flip it
make
over.
a
You make
sandwich
it
out
you
of
make
it.
it a cupcake sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah.
A sandwich.
Sandwich. Yep.
Today is World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day. It commemorates the birth of Henry. Is it Dunnett or do not?
I would say it's probably done it then.
Dunnett.
He done
You-
done it.
And
should
honors
not-
humanitarian efforts worldwide with the Red Cross and Red Crescent days today. There you go. Red Cross always playing a big part in disasters and things. Has the city? Have we ever had to reach out to the Red Cross for any kind
They
of
show up.
disaster?
The Red Cross and the Salvation Army will bring their canteens, even small situations like a family burned out of a home or something like
yeah.
that. And so Red Cross is part of our disaster relief all the time.
You know, speaking, we were talking a little while ago about things, and you want to see things for the whole city and things get calmer. And then, you know, it was exciting to hear the police chief and the fire chief both say that we're kind of at a low for crime and fire.
Yep.
Fire deaths haven't happened in a long time.
Yeah.
But that's exciting news that I really don't think, I mean, I feel like I keep up with the news. I didn't know that. I think that's something we need to get the word out more to the public. Hey, crime is way down.
30-year low.
Exactly.
30-year low for crime, yeah.
I think that's great. Way to go, Waco.
Yep.
All we hear about, you know what we hear about in the news? How bad crime is in here, and here.
That's what gets the clicks, you know, on the website.
Traffic and construction.
That's
yeah.
it. Friday, May 8th. That's what we're celebrating today. So there you go. That's what we're doing. All right, let's talk about the other day. One of the things that Chief Cheryl brought up was IT. She brought up drones, was very important for the future.
Yep.
And that you were talking about, you were one of the first to bring in computer, And she said, we're behind.
Yeah.
We need to get going to the future or we're going to be left behind. Is that a big priority with the guys in city?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're doing some looks at AI. So there's some folks over at the engineering department of Baylor that are helping us take a look at like leak detection for sewer mains or water mains. You can put devices on the outside of the pipe that can measure the acoustic signature of the pipe. Water running through a pipe has a certain acoustic signature, and if that acoustic signature changes, it's a clue that there might be a break coming, or that the structural integrity of that pipe has changed, because those things wear out over time with water running through them or sewer running through them, and so that's an indication. Drones for the police department, we already deploy drones in supervisors' cars. So if you have a lost child or something in a field, they can run the drone out there much faster than they can put an officer out there.
There's or get a helicopter to get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, we're going to go get in the helicopter, take off.
The sheriff's office has a great helicopter unit, but it takes time to get the pilots out there, get them airborne. If a sergeant has a drone in his car or in her car, they can get it up, and we have absolutely had good luck with that. The fire department has a drone on a tether that they can put up and use infrared to measure the heat of a building, so they can know if maybe you don't see the fire. Okay, well, where is the fire at? Using forward-looking infrared. So there's all kinds of opportunities. The trick is all those things cost money, and so you have to balance taxpayer dollars as to what's the entry-level cost of that. And we look at everything on an ROI. What is the return on investment for the taxpayer?
Right.
Will this save us money or make us more efficient or provide a better service to the residents when we look at those kinds of
So
things?
let me ask you this. In some of this new technology, right, there's all these grants out there that can help y'all get it. I mean, granted, a lot of the grants still come from taxpayers, but from different levels, federal, from, and then some companies just want you to put their equipment out there, so they're willing to grant you those. Is that things that y'all look into to keep the taxpayers kind of
absolutely
to get us the things that we need, but keep them off your back?
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't pay attention to city council meetings because they're usually riveting. But if you look at the agendas, we access a lot of grant money in the city of Waco, and particularly around police and fire. A lot of federal grants. Some of those have dried up under the current administration, but there's still plenty available, and we deploy those as much as we can to dip our toe into technology sometimes, to do a test of technology. A grant is a good way to do that without burdening the local taxpayers.
See, keep them happy.
Absolutely.
I record all those city council meetings, and Andrea and I binge watch on the weekend.
Yep.
It's
We do
riveting.
all the ice cream and popcorn, right?
Oh, it is. It is.
I thought you would binge watch from like 8 p.m. until 8.
Okay, actually, the truth is, it's kind of like some people watch golf to fall asleep and take a nap.
Yeah.
I watch that, and it puts me to sleep.
That's a good
I
call.
mean, you're not wrong.
Hey, we're talking with Ryan Holt, city manager of Waco. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back, and we're going to play Stump the Chumps.
Yes.
Oh, my
So
favorite.
stick around as we're live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $11,000 off a new Ram 2500 Lone Star Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you. It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball.
TGIF, here we go. Talking about CTWP. David Willey, you're looking for copiers, the big Mama Jama ones, or a little desktop. They've got them all. Shredders, they've got postage machines, everything. It's your copier company. 7 locations around Texas to serve you. The main one here in Waco on Franklin. They got Temple, they got San Antonio, they got Corsicana, Bryan College Station. The list goes on and on and on.
You know, I heard you can go in and try them, but you have to either do the face pick or the booty pick. That's how you try them.
The one rule they have is you can't do money. You can't copy money. That's a no-no. They don't do that.
Dang it.
CTWP.com and talk to David Willey. Good guy over there. All right, we got Ryan Holt here with us, the city manager of Waco, as we're wrapping up Public Service Week. And today being Friday, we got Stump the Chumps.
Yes.
And if, Ryan, we had a larger budget like the city, we could afford some big intro, you know, like
Sure.
We don't have
Instead, we
anything.
just get the bomb.
Yeah. We talked about Dr. Pepper a little while ago.
We did.
So I thought we would do a soft drink Stump the Chumps.
Okay.
All right? And here we go.
Lay it on me.
We're going to let each one of you, we're going to start with Ryan since he's our guest. I want you to name in order the top six
Okay.
soft drink brands that are sold at Walmart. The top
Okay.
6, start with 6 and go up, sold at Walmart.
Okay.
Ryan.
Obviously, Coke, Pepsi.
Now you're putting them in order, right? Starting with number 6, working your way to number 1.
Number 6 to number 1.
So start with the least up to number 1.
Probably some sort of root beer would be there. Probably a Sprite kind of thing. You know, a lot of people like Big Red.
Ryan's already out of the
Close,
game.
so close.
Jessica, you want to give it a try? 6
See,
to 1.
He didn't get out of the game until he already said root
3 of
beer and a Sprite. So then we'll say
In order. Number 6.
root beer.
What?
Root beer? Like
Well, what's the brand name?
A&W.
Keep going. Number 5.
Sprite.
Already out of the ball game.
You got one right.
Kevin.
Root beer, Big Red, Dr. Thunder.
There is no root beer anywhere in the top 6.
Is there a
No Big Red
Is
in
there
the
a
top
Dr.
6.
Thunder or something that's like the
No.
The Sam's
the
Choice.
Sam's Choice?
Here are the
Tab.
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 Yes, Tab.
Because I think the thing that really threw me off was the fact that you threw in Walmart.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
that threw it was
And
like,
because they have their name
nationwide.
brand.
right. That's why I was guessing something that would be.
These
like
are the
offshoot.
top 6
All right.
brand sodas
Okay.
sold nationwide at Walmart. Number 6, Pepsi.
Wow. Okay.
Number 5, Diet Coke. Number 4, think about it. Think about Walmart.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew is number 4.
Oh, that stuff will hurt
Okay.
you bad.
Number 3, y'all threw it out there a couple of times. Number 3, Sprite. Number 3. Number 2, Dr. Pepper.
Woo woo!
Okay.
Coca-Cola, classic Coca-Cola is number 1 sold at Walmart.
Pepsi not even on the list.
Number 6.
Number
Oh,
six.
they're number 6. Number 6. Yeah, no root beers,
Wow.
no knee-high, no
Fanta,
grapettes,
No Fanta.
no or Tab or whatever other ones.
No Big Blue.
Maybe we should talk.
RC Cola? No.
No RC. And a moon
Come
pie even on there.
no.
Not there. All
Well,
right,
and
that's our.
that's all going to change because now you can't go buy soda with your food stamps.
Yeah, that could change the whole picture right there. No more SNAP money.
Mountain Dew could fall off the list.
It sure could.
Yeah.
I saw, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm going to do it. Probably 5-6 years ago, I saw, I think it was on HBO. It was a documentary of the hills in old Virginia or wherever, you know, and the hillbillies and where do you get that, and the mountain people, and people that still live up there with their washing machine on the front porch and the whole 9 yards. Anyway, they pretty much all were addicted to Mountain Dew. And they
It's
drank
so bad for you.
they drank so much Mountain Dew. Even the little kids, they'd put it in their bottles. From that, their teeth were gone because of the sugar from Mountain Dew.
Well, and the thing, it's so gross. It's so gross. I hate Mountain Dew.
And the other funny thing about Mountain Dew was in Ricky Bobby, when the 2 little kids, Walker and Texas Ranger, they were across the table. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. I'm going to come across this table and get you like a
Mountain
spider
Dew's
monkey.
worse for you than that Velveeta that you.
Mountain Dew and Velveeta. All right, Ryan Holt is here. Unfortunately, didn't know his soft drinks, but he knows all about the city of Waco and the police department and so forth.
He knows the most important one because it's from Waco.
That's true.
That's right. Dr. Pepper.
That is true. You know, you mentioned about the zoo. The head of the zoo, director of the zoo, is one of my neighbors, and he's been on the show a couple of times. Yeah. We got one of the greatest zoos. And we talk about this other thing, too. We have one of the greatest zoos. We have a great Texas Sports Hall of Fame that most people that even live here don't know about. We got the Texas Ranger Museum, which is spectacular. We have the Woolly Mammoth. It's a national park out there. We have the water park out there. That's great. What else? I mean, it's just we have so much.
Dr. Pepper Museum.
Dr. Pepper Museum.
Make your own soda experience. Like it's come. Like I used to volunteer there when I was in like early high school, late middle school.
Yeah.
But it's come a long way since then.
Well, and at the end of the tour, you get a Dr. Pepper float with Bluebell ice cream, and they make it with the Dr. Pepper syrup. If you need a sugar high, there's not much other to do other than that.
I mean, you know.
Andrea, after that, Andrea has to carry me to the car because I'm in a diabetic coma.
She's like shooting you full of insulin like it's an EpiPen.
The mayor brought this up the other day, and we just mentioned about all the things, the Brazos River and development and stuff going on around.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
There's always something going on for people to do in the city on the weekends.
Yeah, Foster Pavilion right on the Brazos. All the apartments and retail and restaurant space right there beside the Foster Pavilion. And now we're looking at the mayor talking about Barron's Branch.
Yep.
Doing the 100 acres of downtown redevelopment. It's really going to, really for Wacoans, create a park space that just happens to have the ability for businesses to invest in locations. So about $100 million worth of investment by the city to create $800 million worth of investment from the private sector.
We talked about the new neighborhood and park over there where Floyd Casey used to be.
Cordova Springs coming along.
There's actually framing being done on one
Absolutely.
of the first houses.
They're going
yes,
vertical.
I went by there yesterday. There was framing for one of the first houses. I was like, look at that.
You know, being in real estate, I went to a couple of meetings about that. And some of our top builders in Waco. This isn't out-of-town builders. This is our local top builders are building everything from kind of like a townhouse, single family, big homes, the whole 9 yards, and a big park.
One of the builders, Sorrells, came to City Council the other day and said that it's going to be in Southern Living. Is going to feature Cordova Springs as one of their showcase neighborhoods.
Nice.
You know, it used to be that when we lived, because I've been in Waco my entire life, not lived really anywhere
All
else.
73 years.
All
That's
73
incredible.
years. It's amazing. Oh, I look great for 73?
great, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. We'll argue
So
about
I remember,
that.
like, we used to, like, have to go somewhere else to do something on the weekends that was fun. And, like, people come to us now, and there are things for us to do on the like, it's amazing how much Waco has changed.
Yeah.
We have just talked to Pat Curry the other day. I believe his son runs the Urban Air at the mall where you bounce, and then there's a new one coming in the old building across the street over there, Burlington Coat Building.
That's
I
right.
think that's going to be some kind of
You got Top Golf. You got Mabry Museum.
Top Golf. Main event.
Yep.
There's going to be another urban something in the old Mervin's building.
That's what we were just talking
Yeah.
about.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, all kinds of.
Oh, well, we have so much for people to do. I see it all the time. Hey, there's nothing to do in Waco. We're going to go. Folks, look around and find stuff. It's a great deal.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're going to do right here. We're going to, by the way, I don't know if anybody told you, of course, while you were in the green room getting your makeup on and having your latte, did they tell you that you get to close out your segment with a bad joke of the day?
Oh, well, having been a fan of your show for a long time, I was hoping that would come true, and here we are.
And it doesn't even have to be one of our bad jokes.
Ryan came this close to saying what everybody says to me. I've been listening to you since I was a little kid.
Right.
As I was growing up.
Are there any city manager jokes?
Ooh.
Well, I think if you ask the employees, there
are a lot of.
We try to keep those to a minimum.
You could be like me when the
City
boss
Hall.
walks in the room and goes, there's the biggest joke.
All right, so you work on that. If you have a good one, you can tell on your own, or you can select one. And as we tell people, no need reading the list. None are better than the other. So just stop at one. But here's what we're going to do right now. I want to go over to Jessica, and she's going to tell us what's going on. We talk about what's going on. Well, we have a lot. One thing, Ryan, I've got to say, and I talked to it more in the music hour, because next hour we've got music. Logan Bynum, Miss Logan Bynum, is going to be here to sing. But I always say, 31 years ago when my friend Randy Roberts and they started and they bought the old warehouse in Diamondbacks, that brought more to Waco. Of course, Chip and Joanne and that brings more and more to Waco, and that just has opened up downtown and the surrounding areas. But the point of this is we have so many great places to listen to live music. From
There's
the
a
rooftop
lot this
encore
weekend.
to all the way out to Uncle Worms to the backyard, Twisted Sister, Lounge 93, The Will. I mean,
Lakeside Tavern.
Lakeside Tavern, exactly right. I was just out there the other day. Buck, great place to go out there, Lakeside Tavern. They always are doing something good for people, always doing charitable events. But man, we're blessed to have the music and the things to do. And so go ahead, jump in there, tell us what's special about this weekend.
So tonight is the makeup night for the Brazos Nights, what was to be the Cinco de Mayo over
Another
at Indian
great
Spring Park.
city event.
Yes.
Free music.
Yeah. There's the NCAA Sweet 16 men's tennis event that has all kinds of things for the family. Free to get in, free food. Go see them at 6 p.m. at Hurd Tennis Center. The Mother's Day Market is this evening from 3 to 6 at The Will. Baylor baseball plays at the Baylor Ballpark at 6:30. Fastest Land Animal and Bob Schneider are here at the backyard at 8:30. There is live music all over town. If I don't say something you're looking to see, I'm so sorry, but there's a lot.
Hold on. the fastest land animal is going to be here at the backyard. They're going to have a cheetah here.
The fastest land animal, along with Bob Schneider. They're
Wow.
bringing him too.
Wow.
Hopefully the cheetah doesn't eat
Is he-
Bob Schneider.
Is he on a leash?
I have no idea.
Wouldn't be very fast if he was, you know.
Mike
drinks a lot.
Ryan and Shane Smith and the Saints will be at Camp Fimo. Rachel and the Resistors will be at the Will. Fiction Love at the Texas Music Cafe, and Corey Moore at Twisted Sisters Patio Bar. Let's see. Tomorrow, of course, is the Farmers Market in downtown, the China Spring Farmers Market on Yankee Road, if you live out in that area. The Tornado Remembrance Walk is at 4th and Austin tomorrow morning.
Really?
Yeah. If you are a bargain shopper, Uptown Cheapskates is having their Fill the Bag sale at the Webster Market, which is a great new addition to downtown with
Nice.
the Brazilian steakhouse and all that.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest things going on in Waco tomorrow would be the Dr. Pepper Museum 35th birthday bash and world's largest bottle unveiling. Starts at 10 a.m., goes to 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, and the unveiling is at 11 a.m.
So do we know how big the bottle is?
It came in on a semi.
I'm wondering if they could maybe do a dunk tank in the bottle.
You know what's going to be great?
It can't be
They're
anybody
going-
of any size.
They're going to shake it up and open the
Let
cap.
it
and
explode.
It's
It's going to be a water
everywhere.
park.
Woo! It's like a water park.
Oh, sorry, Ryan. So
There is a mother-daughter brunch at Carlene Bright Arboretum tomorrow. Austin Avenue Parade of Historic Homes is from
Yes.
1 to 4. Again, Zach, you can't just go walking through people's homes.
I
You
know.
actually have to knock on the door. Pet working in the park, free pet vaccines and microchipping is at Brazos Park East, which is very important because that is a city ordinance. Let's see. Oddities Market at Skeletons Curiosities in Hewitt. The Mission Waco Youth Garage Sale is tomorrow on North 16th. Let's see. Tomorrow evening, the Texas Jammin' Band is at Camp Fimo. Jazz Saturdays at Segovia.
FIMFO. Not FEMO. FIMFO.
Oh, sorry. I
Another
don't
great
have
place for
glasses
music.
on.
It is.
I'm sorry. And Ted Nugent is here at the backyard. Spirit of Mars Twisted Sisters Patio Bar. Baseball is again on Sunday afternoon. Blooms and Beauty Brunch at AC Marriott on Mary on Sunday. And
Yeah.
Homegrown Sunday and Outdoor Market at the Will. Whew, that's a mouthful.
And Mother's Day.
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day. Take care of your mothers. We
Yeah.
deserve it.
You know, that's another thing, Ryan, that has just exploded over is hotels, quality hotels.
Yes. Great.
I remember when I first came to Waco back in the 80s, my first time here, you had, I'm not even going to say the names, nowhere to stay, and then boom, it exploded with
It
hotels
was really
and
just
quality.
the Hilton for the longest
Oh,
time.
yeah. That
and
was
then the
the
courtyard
place.
came in and the residents came in, and now
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hotel operators that want to be involved in the community.
You're exactly right. Yeah. All right. One thing you left off, the big thing, it started last night, continues tonight and tomorrow night. The Riesel Fair is going on. Goes on tonight. I believe tonight is rap night. Is that correct, what they told us the other day?
okay.
I think they're having rap and blues going on over there tonight. And then tomorrow night is all country, and it's a lot of local singers. I know Chris Kalunga, who was on our show yesterday, is going to be there. I believe Gordon is going to be. It's a big list of singers at the Riesel Fair. So make sure you head over there either tonight or tomorrow and take advantage of that. All
Here's
right,
your opportunity
Ryan.
for the fair food.
Oh,
Gotta get a
supposedly,
corn dog.
we were told it's the best hamburger you'll ever eat is served by the same people every year at Riesel Fair.
Wow.
Fresh, not frozen beef, hand-shaped patties, cooked by the Riesel
And by
Lions.
the way,
That
they
hard to
wa-
beat double R, you know.
You're right. But here's the good thing. They do wash their hands before they do
God.
the hand patties. So I'm sure they wear gloves. Anyway, all right, Ryan, here's your chance to kind of recap. Before we recap, tell us, what do you see? I know you guys kind of have things that go on for a whole year, but I know you have upcoming things. Is there any particular project or anything you're working on right now?
Yeah, I think the thing that's taken all of our time right now is the downtown development project in Barron's Branch. That's going to be a really unique park environment for Wacoans. It will complement Cameron Park, which is a hidden gem, as you know. And so to give us more park space, we've got Alice Martinez Rodriguez Park over by Cordova Springs that we were talking about earlier, the largest investment in parks in the history of Waco, Texas. And so parks are really blooming for Wacoans in the area.
Okay, I put the mayor on the spot with a final. I saved it to the end, so I'm going to save this one to the end. You know, we talk about how we want to bring business and make business. Who is responsible for that damn road out there where Coca-Cola, Glaciers, and all that? That is the worst road.
Central Texas Parkway.
Whatever company was the original builder of that
Sucks.
It's like riding on a washboard.
It's hard to build a road that will withstand the number of 18-wheelers that come on it every day, and that's a super important road. It's on our list of things, but it's about a $60 million project.
Yeah.
And so when we were talking earlier about trying to be prudent with taxpayer dollars, we're trying to stage the reconstruction of that road in a way that it won't overburden taxpayers.
Well, and how can you plan for, I mean, you know that's going to be an industrial area, but how can you plan for knowing that CAT's going to build 3 facilities there? And so it's not just the 18-wheelers; it's the millions of pounds that they're carrying.
I'm thinking about the businesses are coming in and they drive down that road. The CEOs coming to town, but me, it doesn't bother me. I do 85 down it anyway. It's like gliding. You know.
And you keep the shocks factory
the
in
mechanics
business,
appreciate
don't you? They're like, yes, another set of shocks for Zach.
No, I don't do 85 down it. Okay, so there you go. I just thought
that's pretty slow in your Porsche.
Yes, it is, man.
Yes.
And woo, you're sitting low too. I don't have a floorboard in my Porsche. It's amazing.
Nice.
It's kind of like the Flintstones.
Is it like that? I was say, is it
like
that red Tykes car?
So you're working on downtown development, things like that, because that's so important to go. And you've got daily battles going on. We talked about fuel, the cost of fuel.
Yeah.
How do you predict that?
It's impossible to predict, but we try to budget pretty conservatively and for emergencies. As it turns out, emergencies happen in Waco, Texas, and so because of that, we try to look into our crystal ball and guess at those things and try to give ourselves room in the budget to be able to handle just about any emergency that comes up. And our budget folks are really good at that, and our council has always given us support around that. And so we just we try to be prepared for the worst and hope for the best.
That is insane.
I got to look something up. I looked this up the other day, and I saw.
So let me ask you this: do you happen to have any idea how many gallons of gas does the police department use in a year? Because you were at the police department for a number of years.
Yeah, it's in the tens of thousands. As you can imagine, those police cars run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, generally between 10 and 20 on the road at any given time. Fire trucks, we have fire trucks in just about every neighborhood, and so as they travel around town.
Really has their own gas station over there.
Absolutely.
So it's
we buy it in bulk to get a better cost.
Yeah.
But 105 square miles that we cover for the city of Waco, which is a little larger than cities of our size. Because we're so spread out, we do spend a little more in gasoline. We try to look at hybrid automobiles and those kinds of things to reduce that cost. But that's just the price of doing business, responding to 911 calls.
Well, and buying hybrid vehicles has its own downfall, too, because you have to have specialized mechanics and
much more
machines
expensive.
and
See, Zach, I thought you were going to ask Ryan about your own personal street issue.
No, I asked the mayor the other day about that. I live off of Old McGregor. Look at him. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah.
Old McGregor and Richie.
Yeah, and so
they're aware of the problem. They just don't quite have the solution.
You know what? Now,
out.
this is what I've heard. This is what our neighborhood. I live in Tanglewood over there very much. Okay. Is that, they spend a lot of money, you guys. I don't know if it was totally the city of Waco, but over there on where the little roundabout is.
On Richie?
Off of Richie.
Panther Way?
No.
Chapel?
Chapel. Thank you. I'm glad you know
Name all the
stuff.
streets in West Waco.
But that, where you took from Chapel down, you're still working on some of that and going all the way down to Lorena Road out there is beautiful now. But I'd heard rumor that we could possibly be next in line for the road work, because some of it's Woodway, and you guys got to work together.
TxDOT, Woodway County, a lot of jurisdictions have to get together.
Yeah, and I got to say this: if you've not been back there lately, behind Woodway Baptist, they're building a sports park complex, not just for their folks that attend the church, but for the whole neighborhood. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. All right, we were talking about fuel, and I saw this the other day, so I wanted to throw this at you. Right now, the latest, it comes from 2025, that we Americans use 9 million barrels of oil a day for gasoline. 9 million.
Wow.
Now, you add on to that things like asphalt, propane, lubricants, the military.
Plastic pipe.
Yeah.
Add another 20 million a day. So just say 30 million barrels of oil a day.
Wow. And this is why OPEC is the modern day mafia.
Exactly. All right, Ryan, thank you so much. How can we contact you? How can our citizens of Waco reach out to your department?
Two great ways. 299 City is the main number. We'll get you to the people you know, or you can download the My Waco app. You can, on the My Waco app, you can take a picture of a pothole, give us a picture, put it on a map, and you will get instant response from the correct department to address the issue. So that app is a lot faster. You'll get positive feedback from the employees that are working on whatever your problem is. But if you can't use the app, call 299 City, and you'll get to the right folks.
I know that when I called Ryan to ask him to be on the show, his secretary was very friendly, and I said, I want to talk to her. Oh, yeah, great. Who is this? And I said, Zack Owen. She goes, oh, he's not in right now.
She said, who?
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 We have great staff.
Great staff. All right, Ryan.
Actually, she said, oh, good. Come on in. We've been waiting to fingerprint you.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's jump into the bad joke of the day. Ryan Holt, our city manager, with the bad joke.
All right. It's kind of a dad joke. Why did the pencil get detention?
Why?
It couldn't draw the line.
Ryan Holt, city manager of Waco, thank you so much for being on the show, man. Great job. Great for your service. Thank you for years on the police force and with the city now, and we wish you the very best. Here's the deal. We got great music coming up. Logan Bynum's going to be here to play for us in the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, we're going to check in with news and weather from our friends at KWTX News Channel 10.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. In Temple, police have identified 18-year-old Ember Henry of Salado as the victim, shot and killed on Paseo del Oro. The body was found Wednesday morning. There isn't much information available right now. They're saying if you know anything, you're asked to call the Temple Police Department or the Bell County Crime Stoppers. And a major drug bust across 3 Central Texas counties has taken 4 people off the streets and seized enough methamphetamines to supply thousands of doses. The McLennan County Sheriff's Office and Waco Police Department teamed up to conduct 8 search operations across McLennan, Limestone, and Freestone counties. 3 people were arrested on federal drug conspiracy charges. A 4th was picked up on unrelated warrants. Investigators seized nearly 2 pounds of meth, 3 firearms, and more than 4,000 pounds. Now, the months-long investigation has now resulted in the seizure of nearly 7.5 pounds of meth, enough to supply approximately 7,000 user-level doses. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Out the door this morning here in Central Texas, we are tracking a few scattered showers across some of our southern counties, and we're going to continue tracking scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the rest of your Friday, particularly near and east of I-35, where we could see extra development later this afternoon, and our high temperatures eventually get back into the upper 70s and lower 80s. Not too much to be concerned about today severe weather-wise, nor is there much to be concerned about on Saturday, but Sunday, Mother's Day, is now a First Alert weather day. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist.
Live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. It is Friday, TGIF. Big thanks to Ryan, the city manager, for coming in, wrapping up Public Service Week. Right now, we've got. I like to have we always strive for local musicians, and we've had musicians come from Oklahoma and Amarillo and Beaumont, but this young lady is right here in our backyard.
Yeah.
From West.
Well, she is at the backyard, of course.
You know what? You're so right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're here at the backyard, from the backyard of West.
Uh-huh.
And what do you say in West? It's not West as in West Texas.
Right. But
it's West,
yeah.
Texas. Logan Bynum is here. Hi, Logan.
Hi.
How are you? First time on the show.
Yes.
I love it. And I have to say, right, you're a very pretty young lady, beautiful teeth. I'm just going to throw that out there. Great teeth today.
Thank you.
I don't know why I said that, but anyway, you're from West. Tell us all about you. You're originally from West. You go to West High School, etc.
Yeah. Well, I'm originally I grew up in Missouri, actually, and then I moved to West, and I went to West High School. I graduated from there, went to Tarleton over in Stephenville, got my nursing degree. So I'm a nurse in Temple, actually. That's about it right now, but.
Tell me, because I have always, just between me and you, I've always heard that Tarleton's a party school. Oh, she's laughing.
It's not, I feel like they party as much as every other college you go to. I think it's just probably a little bit more fun there because of the traditions that we have that are a little different.
Love Tarleton. I'm going to tell you a real quick story. Back in about 1979, okay, I was working in radio in Cleburne, Texas, and my boss at the time, this is 1979, my boss at the time came over to me and he goes, "Hey, I got an interview lined up for you tomorrow on the show. They're going to be playing at Tarleton." And I go, "Really? Who is it?" And he goes, "It's Randy Owen from the group Alabama." Well, at the time, they were just starting out. Nobody really knew a lot about Alabama in 1978, 79. And I go, "Great," because my last name is Owen. And I said, "That's great. Maybe we're related." But I'll always remember being able to interview Randy Owen. But the crazy thing is they were going to play at Tarleton back in the 70s. Alabama, super group. Anyway, that's my Tarleton story, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
And the other Stephenville story is they're the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
And in Cleburne, they were the Yellow Jackets. And when I would do play-by-play, sports, football, baseball, I would get so confused on the radio. I'd be calling them, Yellow Jackets did this, and nobody knew. They had to call me on the phone and said, "Zach, stop that. You got to do that." Well, glad to have you here. When did you start really getting interested in music?
So when I was little, my dad used to play in a band, and he was played at all the rodeos, and we would go around and watch him. He went to Nashville, he sang at the Grand Ole Opry, all that good stuff. And then he just decided that wasn't, I guess, the life for him, so he kind of settled down, and then he taught me how to play guitar when I was 9 and how to sing and stuff. And so I just have grown up doing it my whole life. I sing in church, and then I would sing the national anthem for the games at school. And then I think it was my freshman year of college, I kind of played around a little bit with playing at some restaurants, and then nursing school started and I could not do that anymore. And so this is actually the first time I've played in front of people in a really long time. So.
Hey, well, we're glad you're here. I want to know, though, do you remember the name of the band your dad played in?
I think it was just the Mitch Cameron Band or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's on YouTube, too. So if you
really,
want to
all right,
he's pretty good.
Maybe we'll get him on the show.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I love that. All right, let's quit chit-chat and let's jump into a song. What are you going to do first?
I have Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan first.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. It'll be fine by dustlight, I'm telling you, baby. These things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your hair between my collar and jar. I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again, but something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Oh, I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light. Your voice only trembles when you try to speak. Take me back to us dancing, this wood used to creak. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again, but something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Oh, to you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again, but something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Oh.
Nice. Good job. First time on the Zack Owen Show. Great job. Hey, who are some of the singers, the bands, whoever, that you like to listen to nowadays? Who do you really enjoy?
Oh, I love Megan Maroney a lot. I went and saw her at the Houston Rodeo. She's like one of my favorites. But I really like, trying to think. I really like Randy Rogers. He's one of my like absolute favorites. I love all of his music. We just went to LJT in Stephenville the other day and got to see like a bunch of really good people, William Clark Green, and Josh Abbott and all those good stuff, that good stuff. But yeah, those are, I really, really like Megan Maroney, and obviously just like the old songs and stuff like that. I listen to
what's
a lot.
I'm seeing this girl, I watch a lot of TikTok, and there's this young blonde, great voice. Is it Hannah Proctor? Have you heard that name?
I don't think so.
Anyway,
Sure.
she's really not on the radio. She's on YouTube and stuff. Anyway, the point of the story is she's on stage performing somewhere, and she's singing Heads. I want you to Google this later on and find it. She's singing Heads Carolina, Tells Carolina, okay?
That one.
And as she gets into the chorus, out walks Jody Messina singing it with her, and she had no clue she was going. And she screams and drops her microphone. It is the funniest thing, but you ought to check it out on YouTube.
Okay, I will.
It's a good deal. Who are some of the other? Do you write yet? Are you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite writer? Someone that you kind of follow their songs? Maybe not the artist, but the writer?
Mackenzie Carpenter. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She writes for a bunch of like the female country artists, and she has some of her own songs too. But I love her writing. I think like every single one of her songs that she's written is probably on my playlist. She's really good.
Yeah. Yesterday, Chris Kalunga was on, and one of his favorites is Dean Dillon, who probably has written most of George Strait's hit songs. But that's great. You got a favorite. And I heard you warming up with a George Strait song. Are you going to play that this morning?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I love that song.
I do too. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump back into another song. What are you going to do this time?
I have Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn.
Let's do it.
All right. When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks. I got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone. Think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadows of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart he'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on drink by drink, and the words to every sad song seem to say what I think. And this pain inside of me, it ain't never gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon.
Good job. You know, not only is that a great country song, but probably, in my book, one of the best country dance songs ever. The beat of that is perfect.
Yeah.
I said that girl's name was Hannah Proctor. It's Hannah Harper.
Okay.
Hannah Harper. Look that up on. She's really good singer, but she's in the middle of that, and out walks Jody, and she throws the mic down, screams, and the crowd goes nuts. And Hannah Harper. Okay, this is the time of the show right here, Logan, that we like to talk about what happened on this date in country music history. Okay? All of this is before you were born, but you may remember. Okay? And because I am.
I don't know that this is actually true.
I think it is.
One of these is.
One of them.
One of them is definitely not. I know.
I put my glasses on. I realized, no. Okay, here we go. 1967. Something Fishy by Dolly Parton, released as a single by Monument Record. It would be included in Parton's 1967 debut album, Hello, I'm Dolly. The song made it all the way up to number 17. I do not remember that song.
Yeah.
Thus, that's why it only got to number 17.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but it did. It made her.
Look at that picture of Dolly. Oh my gosh. 2019. Okay, you'll know this one. 2019. Luke Combs was number 1 on the country album charts with his debut studio album, This One's For You. It was number 1 on the country album charts for 50 weeks. That's a long time.
Wow. Yeah. That was a debut better than Dolly.
I mean, just think about it. It's hard enough to have an album go number 1, but to stay there 50 weeks.
Yeah. I'm convinced, because we've mentioned this a couple different times, I'm convinced that it has something to do with COVID and people being trapped in different and displaced and this kind of, because it bounced back and forth.
I think that's a conspiracy theory.
That wouldn't surprise me with me.
What did you do how old are you, by the way?
How old am I right now?
Yeah.
I'm 22.
22? Holy cow.
Yeah.
What did you experience or what did you do during COVID when that hit? What was your life like?
Well, I went on spring break my junior year of high school, and then we never came back.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hung out with my brother and my sister. We lived on a bunch of land, so we would go swimming in the pond and watch TV. That's about it. We did like the online work and stuff. Whenever they had decided we weren't going to come back, our teachers did the Zoom stuff that we had to go to, but it wasn't too, I had a great time. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, you got to come back for your senior year?
Yeah, but we had to wear masks and sit far apart from each other, but they still let us do sports, so that was fun, which is weird because I feel like you would be more prone to give it to somebody if you're playing sports.
Were you into sports?
Yes, yeah.
What'd you do?
I was a cheerleader and I played softball.
Nice. Yeah. Very good. All right. So during your time in high school, you were talking about music and so forth and so on. I would think you were playing the band. Did you ever consider the band?
I did, but they only have the wind instruments and all that stuff, and I was more into the guitar and the piano.
And singing,
that wasn't really an elective that you could take.
Right.
So
I asked you a while ago about writing songs, and you said you're getting more into that. Do you recall the very first song that you ever finished, that you wrote and finished?
Yeah.
What was it called?
It was a Christian song, actually. It was called Trust in the Lord. I wrote it when I was, I think, 10.
Really?
Yeah. And I sang it in church with my dad.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great. That is really good.
That's special.
All right. Let's do one more song, and then we're going to take a commercial break. So what are you going to do this time?
I have What Are You Listening To by Chris Stapleton.
Let's do it.
All right. Put that record on, girl, you know what song, and I let it play again and again. You're in every line, takes me back in time. Yeah, tonight I'm wondering, what are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where there's na-na-nas and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station. Tears still falling, hearts still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I'd like to believe that you're just like me, trying to figure out how a good thing goes bad. I don't know, and I can't let it go. Yeah, it's about to drive me mad. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where there's na-na-nas and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station. Tears still falling, hearts still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? Is it a feel-good song, get you driving too fast, or wanna get you moving on past the past, or the kind that you can't help singing along, singing oh, oh. Is it headphones on a downtown train, or a window seat on an outbound plane? Is it LA, sunny, or Memphis blues? I wish I knew, I wish I knew. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where there's na-na-nas and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station. Tears still falling, hearts still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I put that record on. Oh, you know what song? And I let it play again and again.
Nice. Good job. Good job. You said you played softball. What position?
Third base.
Ooh, the old third baser there.
Good arm there.
Yeah, good arm.
Not anymore.
That'd be why.
Yeah,
exactly.
instead of slinging it, she's picking it now.
There you go.
Hey, I want to talk to you about Universal Windows Direct, our morning show sponsor, one of them. Windows, doors, siding. If you have an older home, you need new windows. Maybe you're building a new home and you want somebody to put those in. Have Universal Windows do that. All your doors, all your windows. They're in Woodway, got a great showroom over there. In fact, it's their new location. Go check it out. UniversalWindowsCentralTexas.com is the website. Call John Searles. Get a free appointment, consultation at 944-3503. Universal Windows Direct is the folks to call. So I'm sporting the Zack Owen Show t-shirt and the Gatesville hat today. It's all about local.
Yep.
And we've got a young lady from West. Logan's going to play some more music. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back and we'll do birthdays. We'll find out when Logan's birthday is coming up here live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball.
It is Friday. We're live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill downtown. My last day for a while.
Yep, I know.
Heading out on vacation.
Uh-huh.
Going to go up tonight and help Andrea's youngest daughter move into a different apartment.
Yeah.
And then
So
tomorrow.
you're going to be in Fort Worth. I'm going to be in Frisco because we're going back for the volleyball thing tonight.
You know what? If you want to stop by and help us,
No.
you're welcome to
I
help
do
move.
not. I do not want to help. And like I said, you should be the supervisor.
I'm going to supervise.
You
I
have a
am.
checklist, like a.
I'm really good
yeah,
at that.
Yeah, do that.
Actually,
Don't
I
hurt
think
yourself
The only
right
thing I'm going to
before
take
vacation,
a
that-
screw gun and remove the TVs off the wall. That's my
Yeah.
gig.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow she graduates from TCU tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. They have all day long scheduled out,
Yeah.
but 9 a.m. Graduation. And then, of course, Sunday is Mother's Day, and I'm going to be packing because we leave, Logan. 34 of us are leaving to go to Turks and Caicos to lay on the beach for a week.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm not very happy.
So anyway, Kevin, Jessica will be here. I think maybe a couple of your kids might stop by next week.
Yeah, Liam's home from school, so
Yeah.
he may actually sit. We may have him host the show.
I'm going to leave my shoes.
All right,
so
sounds
he
good.
can fill my shoes
Yeah.
over here. Who's going to fill those shoes? All right, here's the time of the show. Logan, we like to talk about birthdays. When is your birthday?
July 22nd.
Woo, and this is going
Coming
to be a big one. You know, the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. July is going to be
She's
big.
not 250.
No,
That's,
not you.
No.
Not you.
No, she.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
little
this
less
is a
than
big
that.
year. All right, here we go. Here's celebrity birthdays, people that were born on this date. Let's go all the way back to 1884. Harry S. Truman. He was a good man. He dropped the big one. He dropped two big ones. What movie is that from? Huh?
Probably Dumb and Dumber.
Fletch.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
Anyway, U.S. President. 1926, Don Rickles, one of my favorite comedians. The king of insult is what he was.
Thought that
Don
was
Rickles.
Rodney Dangerfield.
A legend. He was in the movie Goodfellas and actually had a serious part.
Yeah.
And in TV, one of his sitcoms was called CPO Sharkey. He played a Navy officer. And if you remember most, was it not McKell's Navy that he was the
yeah.
sidekick?
Yeah.
In McKell's Navy? That's old time stuff, way before Logan's time. 1926, David Attenborough, the British host, voiceover, most known for his voice used on Planet Earth.
Right. I'm David Attenborough.
Great voice. 1940, Ricky Nelson, singer, actor. The great Ricky Nelson was born. Of course, he died, I believe, on New Year's Eve.
Really?
I think so, in a car accident,
Couldn't
I
quite
believe.
make it, huh?
Either a plane wreck or a car wreck.
Huh.
I think. Ricky Nelson. He was the kid on Ozzie and Harriet, the old sitcom from the past. 1964, Melissa Gilbert, Little Half Pint. Wasn't she Half Pint on there? She's an actress, Little House of the Prairie. 1975, Enrique Iglesias.
You got to say that with an accent.
Enrique Iglesias.
There you go.
Singer-songwriter. 1978, Matthew Davis, an actor from The Vampire Diaries, was born. 1981, Stephen Amell. Amell is an actor. He was in the show Arrow.
He was Arrow.
Oh, he was Arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's the reason I didn't ever see him. He was so fast.
Right.
All right, local birthdays. I want to say happy birthday to my first ever girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah. First ever girlfriend. That was a real girlfriend. I was about.
That was the one that set up all the ex-wives.
Yeah. I think I was probably 12, 13, somewhere in that area.
Young
First
love.
real girlfriend. Carolyn Billman. She's happily married now, lives up in the Fort Worth, Dallas area there. But anyway, happy birthday, Carolyn. Candace Lammert having a birthday today. And no, we didn't date. Just thought she'd tell you that right off the bat. Anna Phillips, a singer that's been on the show several times. And guess what, Logan? Anna is currently in Greece studying for her school, college.
Right.
But she's a great singer, too, like you.
So look at what could be ahead for her.
Just think about that. Next thing, you're playing Greece.
Right. Zack Owen show opens the doors to great things.
Great places like Greece. Dwayne Pavelka. Sometimes I open the door to Greece like Crisco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where's the drum? Chris Carbajal, happy birthday. Ray Mitchell, Jacob French, John Garner, Aaron Anderson, David Warwick, Jamie Frazier, Stephanie Rhodes, Melissa Gibbard, Mindy McGlone, Joe Garcia, and Ashley Smith. There you go. Happy birthday. Make it a special day. Do you have any big plans this coming birthday, being the 250th? I'll give you a better question. I want you to think back. Was there one particular birthday that you received a gift or you went somewhere, did something special that will always stand out in your mind?
Let me think. Well, I think when we were little, my parents took, I have a twin brother, so we're born on the same day. Our parents took us to the beach for our birthday. I think that was a good one because I liked the beach and my whole family was there, and so it was really nice.
And you'll always remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. That's a great memory right there.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. All right, Logan, let's do another song. What do you got this time?
Okay, so I'm going to sing one that I wrote. Then
all right.
This song is...
We twisted her arm and made her do it.
It's called Love Is Enough, and I wrote it, I think, like 10 months ago. I think I wrote it in September of last year. So, anyway, see if I can remember it off the top of my head. Seems like all we do is fight when I'm wrong. I just want to be right. I have a hard time swallowing my pride. I don't know why I have to make you the bad guy. 'Cause you're Saturday, sleeping in your windows down, driving around town, lunch break calls, afternoon walks, you're laughing so hard I can't breathe, playing guitar alongside me, you're everything that I will ever need. So here's to us. Our love is enough. I know I'm stubborn. I don't know when enough is enough. But I'm working it out. 'Cause no matter what I say, no matter what I do, the only person that I want is you. And your Saturday, sleeping in your windows down, driving around town, lunch break calls, afternoon walks, you're laughing so hard I can't breathe, playing guitar alongside me, you're everything that I will ever need. So here's to us. Our love is enough. sleeping in your windows down, driving around town, lunch break calls, afternoon walks. You're laughing so hard I can't breathe, playing guitar alongside me. You're everything that I will ever need. So here's to us, our love is enough, our love is enough.
Good job. Great job. Great job. Hey, let's go over and check in with a little bit. We talked about how you love softball. Let's check in what's going on in sports, maybe.
Yes.
I know Cam is busy today in Boston, so you get to slide in there.
Right. So the Spurs try to go up a game. They already lost game one. They won game two. So this one is in Minnesota, so they try to go up. The NBA lottery is this Sunday. It's on Mother's Day, and so the Mavericks have a 6% chance at the number one overall pick, and a 29% chance at hitting the top four, which is kind of the coveted kind of spots.
Got it.
And then next week, the NFL schedule is probably going to be released. So we already know the opponents that every team's going to have, but we see where they stack up and when they'll be. So
there you go.
That's kind of
all right. Quick look at sports right there. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back and we'll have a couple of more songs. So stick around at the backyard.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows.
At the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, talking about Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple. Reach out. Kayla's going to help you, whether you're looking for curtains, whether you're looking for blinds, shutters, whatever it might be. Bumblebee Blinds. Give them a call, set up that appointment, and right now, 30% off your purchase. Call 844-7939, Bumblebee Blinds. All right, Logan, let's do another song.
Alrighty. Mama, I'm calling, I've got some news. Don't you tell Daddy, he'll blow a fuse. Don't worry, I'm doing okay. I know you raised me to know right from wrong. It ain't what you think, and I'm still writing songs. Just never thought I'd see the day. And I've never felt this way. I met somebody and he's got blue eyes. He opens the door and he don't make me cry. He ain't from where we're from, but he feels like home. He's got me doing things I've never done. In Georgia they call it a sin. I'm wearing Tennessee orange for him. Took me to Knoxville last Saturday, and I wore the hat on his dash to the game. It sure wasn't Athens, but I fell for him under those kneeling lights. I met somebody and he's got blue eyes. He to Old Rocky Top. And he's got a smile that makes me forget I've always looked better in red. But I met somebody and he's got blue eyes. He opens the door and he don't make me cry. He ain't from where we're from, but he feels like home. He's got me doing things I've never done. In Georgia they call it a sin, and I still want the dogs to win. But I'm wearing Tennessee orange for him.
Nice. Good job. All right. Hey, a big thanks to Ryan Holt, the city manager of Waco, for being on the show this morning. Next week, here's our musical lineup, Kevin.
All right.
On Monday, Emily Callender will be here.
Okay.
On Tuesday.
Is she related to Marie
Yes.
Calendar? Okay.
No, they invented that thing that has dates on it.
Oh, okay.
On Tuesday, coming back, Texas Trouble.
Oh, great. You're going to leave me with trouble.
Amanda Westerman will be here on Wednesday, Becky Rudine on Thursday, and Colin Dexter on Friday.
He just keeps stacking those appearances.
It's a
Nobody can
big
catch
week,
him.
Big week. I'm going to be on vacation. I'm going to try to send you some videos and check in.
All right.
If I can get my butt off the beach and get the phone and all that.
Yeah, oh, shut up.
I know it. Hey, Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, one of our big sponsors in the morning, got a big deal going on right now. It's their big deal sale.
It's
like
the
a big deal.
declaration.
Well, it's declaration of deals.
Declaration of deals.
Going on right now. Stop by Highway 6 off of Highway 84. Come by. Let's be friends. AlanSamuelsDCJ.com. Logan, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Great songs, great music. I love it, man.
Thank
very,
you.
very good. And you're always welcome to come back.
Okay.
I
Awesome.
love that. All right, let's wrap it up. Miss you, Jim. We'll see you in a couple of weeks but Kevin will be here Monday.
Yep.
So make sure you tune back in Monday at 8 o'clock. All right, take it out with one more song.
Alrighty. It started way back in 3rd grade. I used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes with a pink dress, a matching bow, and her ponytail. She kissed me on the school bus, but told me not to tell. Next day I chased her around the playground, across the monkey bars to the merry-go-round. And Emmylou got caught passing me a note. Before the teacher took it, I read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Now we're grown up and she's my wife. We're still like two kids with stars in our eyes. Ain't much changed, I still chase Emmylou up and down the hall, around the bed in our room. Last night I took her out in a white limousine. 20 years together, she still gets to me. I can't believe it's been that long ago when we got started with just a little note. Do you love me? Do you wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Do you love me? Do you wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't check, yes or no.